Welcome back, Marvel Future Fighters. Trippy Cakes here. Today, I got a special request to do a review on Tier 2 Songbird. Songbird is one of my favorite champions, or not champions, too much League of Legends playing right there. One of my favorite characters in this game. Um, Down from her actual skill set to just her overall design, she's definitely just up there. She's definitely top 5 for me. I might even say top 3. So there's a few different ways that you can actually build Songbird. The first is to focus really primarily on attack speed, which is what I do, and she's been called Machine Gun Loki on the forums. Another thing you can do is switch it around to where you basically run cooldown reduction in order to spam all of your moves. I think I actually use her as one of my main characters for world boss fights. I think I use her like for every single world boss in her own battle for that. So she's one of my 5 carry characters that I use to get through world boss. The only discrepancies that I honestly have with using her in there would be her 2 moves, Sonic Wall and Sonic Flash. They're not too useful in there stun wise, but they're okay to just randomly throw damage out. Where her bread and butter is this Sonic Shield, and it guards 8 hits. It's really great, and with the cooldown that I have off of cars, I'm able to keep it procced up, and sometimes it won't even fall off before I use it again. And then Sonic Armory, I see that she does more damage with this than she does on her actual 6-star skill, which is that explosion and then little waves of beams keep coming out. And her obelisk that I have on her, pretty terrible, so we're just going to completely ignore that, and I am running Hawk's Eye on her. Songbird, to me, I really needed a secondary blast character after I got Sharon Rogers, because I never really got into using blast types. But I think when I made the choice to go with her over Wiccan, I feel like I did. I feel like I made the right choice for me. This is my personal preference. I prefer her over Wiccan and quite a few other blast characters. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take her in a timeline battle. We're going to do a quick fight. I'm going to turn autoplay off, because if you put her on autoplay in there, then she's just going to sometimes she'll get wrecked, and then other times she won't. But timeline battle is actually a really good place for her stun moves that she has, because the more you can CC people, like she can take on Sharon Rogers, and that's because of all the stuns she has. And look at this, just melting, thrash down, or lash down. Lash may not be a good character to demonstrate on, but that's just because a lot of people don't put a lot of effort into their lash. If I had lash, I would. But anyway, like she melts HP, and that shield right there, Thor wasn't even able to do any actual damage. Okay, and Spider-Man is stun immune. But look at this, and there goes his health. Now, the reason I chose to go attack speed over focusing on skill cooldown to spam her moves more is because in World Boss, she procs strikers to come in, and it's basically every attack is a chance for them to come in, and since she's attacking at such high speeds, that she's able to constantly call on strikers. So what I'm gonna do, I usually have a set team for her, but we'll just go ahead and stick her in there with see, who do I want? All speed. No, and then where is she? She is right at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and use dodge as a leadership skill, and then from here we're gonna say throw Proxima in there for the damage, Sharon Rod for the damage, Iron Fist for the attack speed, and then you're gonna want I don't have 2 dodge ignores, but I'm gonna run 1 dodge ignore, and then a decrease just in case Corvus gets a little bit frisky. Now sometimes, like today, I'm a little bit tired, so I might have to fight him more than once or chain somebody around, but Songbird can typically take care of Corvus by herself. Let's see, I'm just going to test the attack speed right here, and she procs him a lot for the strikers to come in just for auto attacking. Like, here we go, there's one, there's Proxima, and then Sharon Rod off the bat. There we go. Who else can we get in there? Then, you know, occasionally I'll throw this out just to get that little extra bit of DPS. Now, she's not going to be super bursty like a lot of other people for that first phase of Corvus, but I still am really, really fond of her. And then she melts down his little minions so fast, and that's just off of auto attacks. Look at that. His HP is just dropping and dropping. All I've done really at this point is hold down the auto attack button. And occasionally you'll get too close when fighting Corvus, and you'll get locked into that stun, but she's got enough dodge to not really be affected by it. Okay, and we're on the phase through. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to spare, which I am all good with. You know, like I said, she's not one of the faster clears, but she is a character that can easily manage this. I think the person that I have the most trouble with naturally is Black Dwarf, and that's just because he hits so hard. And when he does his spin attack, he's able to, I guess, shred through her shield. But a lot of times you can re-put it back up before he takes too many hits on you. It eventually can be problematic, but with most other world bosses, you're not going to have that same problem. And see, you need a lot of dodge ignore. I don't have a lot of characters that give me that extra dodge ignore, and I don't have it on like a set or anything. But a little bit of a history about her is she was a supervillain before she actually joined the New Avengers. You know, I came to find that out with researching her, because I don't buy a lot of comic books anymore and things. So, you know, I decided to research her because she's become one of my favorite characters in this game, and I thought that was pretty interesting. I think she could, if she ended up eventually getting a uniform, I'm hoping it would be one when she was a supervillain, and maybe it would turn her to a supervillain type instead of a hero. You know, because, you know, they have like little things in like Shadowlands where super villains are, they're more effective than like superheroes and things like that. So I think that would be an awesome little notation to have. You know, primary of my damage right now is just the attack speed, and then I'll throw these people in here. So it's really simple to go ahead and do that. And I didn't even have to switch out once, and that's primarily because of her shield allows you 8 hits, and when she has a high enough dodge rating, I'm not 100% sure what hers is right now, but as you just saw with Corvus, she managed to dodge almost every single one of those flurry attacks that he does that stun you. It sucks that you get stunned in it because you lose time, and I've only got a 30% dodge on her, but she still, you know, barely got hit, and the ones that she did get hit, it wasn't enough to break her shield, and then I was able to reapply it afterwards. Her energy attack, I have her at 1039, and if I paired her with somebody else or actually used energy attack strikers, the ones that give you the 8% bonus, she can get a lot higher than that. So let's say we paired her up with Wasp, then she's at 1175, and Wasp isn't even like she doesn't even have like that high of all attack. I think I can get a little bit higher than that. I think 24 if we did Hulkbuster, because she does a solo carry, so there's no need for me to really build like a really good team around her. And I've also used her with She-Hulk in the lead in the past, and she still manages to do extremely well, because that 48% bonus, everything that she does, it's like amplified a lot more, and she really can pump out the damage if you put the time into her. So with Ultron in the lead, that puts her at 12. And I guess to compare, we'll take a look at my Sharon Rogers. She's at 12,596, which is, you know, almost the same. Yeah, she's only like 300 points under. But overall, I will say that she is like she got designed excellently. It was an excellent design. Her skill set was really different in terms of comparing her to all the other characters. So overall, I would say if you're gonna tier to another blast character, or you want another blast and you're not looking for Yellow Jacket, who's become insane since he got a 6-star skill, she is the way to go. And that's just my personal opinion, and I'm telling you this because she's top 5 for me. But I do thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about like my specific build and things like that, or how much better could she be with a different ISO set, or an actual obelisk that applies to her, then feel free to go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll go ahead and reply right back to you, and maybe we could chop it up and then let you know how else you could possibly improve on your Songbird game. But again, thanks for watching again. It's been another Marvel Future Fight video, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a great day.